Superheroes say they have an obligation to protect us, but do we really need them? This video will give you an idea on the pros and cons of superheroes and if they are really necessary.
Well, I guess the good thing about superheroes is that, who wouldn't want like Superman coming and saving the day? I mean, you wouldn't need a cop, you wouldn't need, a normal, average Joe to come in and risk his life. You'd always have, some bulletproof guy fly in and just take down whoever's, causing trouble. It's something that anyone can really count on, especially when you have someone like superhero. And also, when you have someone saving the day, it usually sets a real good example. Like, every kid who's in the 5th grade, anyone who's ever been a young kid always pretend to be a superhero, and you have some guy going around saving people. Does nothing but set a good example for kids.
So yeah, if you're a young kid, you got someone to look up to, you got someone to pretend to be, someone to a role to aspire to become. If you're a teenager, who wouldn't want to be saved by Wonder Woman? Come on.
The superheroes, they really make a difference. It's good to have them around for a few reasons. They're helping us all, saving people, setting an example for the kids, but, it's always nice to have them around. They help out, and they just make life easier for us.
But then again, with, something so great as, superpowers, it's always going to be that one guy who's going to, use it to rob the bank. So that whole part where, having that superhero come down and save the day and help the cops out by, alleviating some of the pressure, taking out those average everyday robbers becomes a huge monumental task when those robbers, rolled around that radioactive ooze and became, super villain. And, at that point, you got a huge battle going on where something so small and simple as just a cop arresting and apprehending, normal, average, everyday criminals turns into Superman destroying half a block of, New York City over, a bank heist.
The downside to having superheroes around is superheroes attract super villains. There's always going to be someone wanting to cause trouble, rob someplace, or do this, do that, just to get rich or whatever. But since they know the superheroes' powers, people are going to try and get more powerful to try and beat the superheroes, just cause more destruction. For example, Lex Luthor, he blows up the city 5 times a week, and it just causes so many problems, so inconvenient trying to rebuild that, and it's just terrible with every superhero. Oh my god.
If I had to take a stand, though, what would be better? If it'd be good to have, superheroes and supervillains, I'd say it would be. I think it's time for this world to have a change. Every day, it seems like nothing's ever getting done. We always have problems, people being greedy, It's time to have that one guy stand up, and it's okay if someone stands up against him, but it's really time to have some kind of change, for better or for worse, to kind of put humanity in that forward motion. Bring us somewhere that's not here.
You know what? I don't think we really need them. We could do without superheroes. It's been done before. It's been done all throughout history. We don't need the superheroes. If anything, they just cause more problems with these supervillains coming and destroying the city, Metropolis, Gotham, every city you could think of. I think I was happier with a bullet flying past my head than a rocket.
So I guess in a way we do need superheroes in society to stop crime and clean up natural disasters, but we don't live in a perfect world, so we have to rely on our ordinary everyday heroes such as firefighters, policemen, doctors, and nurses to help us with these problems. Maybe someday we'll live in a world where superheroes will only be for the greater good.
You wrote that the world doesn't need a savior, but every day I hear people crying for one.